Mr. White, thank you as always. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about your questions. I'm thinking about what I'm going to ask you. As usual, didn't really prepare. Don't prepare. Do this mostly off the cuff, for those who believe that or not. Your question, Chris Paul's comment to the ref. The only two people who know what was truly said were those two. If she said and he said why, and got teed up, that's whack. I don't care if you're a female, male, alien, purple, green, blue. It has nothing to do with her being a female. It's just, it was a waste of time and a headline grabber. I truly believe the UFC is in trouble. I think the WWE is now seriously becoming competition. When they can offer these fighters more money than they make based on their salary, not necessarily their bonuses and their sponsors, and to show up for and have one fight compared to what they'll make in 1 year. I mean, if Vince has got that kind of money and they can do that's going to pose a problem. You don't have to train to wrestle in the WWE quite like you have to do for the UFC. So yeah, that's gonna pose a problem. And you know what would be cool? What if they bring back a 6-man tag, and it's Brock Lesnar, Chael Sonnen, and Wanderlei as a 6-man tag team? So that's I think the UFC is about to they're going to have their hands full now dealing with the WWE in the past, where everyone, blah, they're not the same thing. The only difference between them is we know who's going to win in wrestling. Tiger Woods, finished. Just stop. Dude, your body's shot, your mind's shot, you lost a tooth with a cameraman crushed you, just give it up. Adrian Peterson, when is he going to be reinstated? I have no idea. I hope that Goodell reinstates him in time for him to participate in this free agent combine. You came up with this idea to come up with this combine. Michael Sam will be there, so maybe him and Adrian Peterson can train together and get ready. Anyway, yeah, that's what I think. And where's the other part of that is where he's going to land. All those teams you said Marshawn Lynch could go to, Adrian Peterson could go to. I know he says he wants to stay in Minnesota, but you're not going to win a championship in Minnesota, so where are you going to go? Ramon, that was for you. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, so I don't want to hear it. I have busy days these days on both ends. Let's see. Kevin White, with the passing of Dean Smith, is he in your top 5 greatest college coaches? Is he in your top 5 coaches in basketball? Is he that high? I didn't realize some of the things they do these days were tied back to the early Tar Heels. If a man gives you an assist, you point at him. The bench points at him. I didn't realize the Tar Heels started that. Putting your hand up in the air, letting you know you're tired. The Tar Heels started that under Dean Smith. That's stuff you see kids do today. That's influential. That's pretty deep. Sticking with basketball, Hawks or Golden State? You asked me that question. I answered it. But you didn't. So who do you think's better out of those two? Who do you think's gonna go further? Third question: how are your Wizards gonna come out of the East? I mean, the East is pretty weak. I think they're gonna come out, but are they gonna top 5? They gonna win a round or two in the playoffs? And then last but certainly not least, Adam Silver's come up with this brainchild of an idea just to take the division winners in the NBA and then the rest of your teams. So, in other words, last year I think you'd have had, what, 4 NBA teams out of the East? How do you feel about that? Like, do you want to see that? Do fans want to see that? I personally don't. I think as soon as you start messing with playoff systems, then you're starting to mess with records and looking at things like that. Because now teams that get into the playoffs and pull upsets will no longer have that opportunity with this new format that he's proposing. So, yeah, the question there is, do you want to see the way they're doing it, 8 and 8, or do you want to see 4 and then the top 4 from each? So the top, basically 4, like the division, they're the division winners? Yeah, the division winners, and then the fill in the rest with the best teams available? Or do you want to stick with the current playoff system? Deuces, sleepy time, so tired, so tired. Sorry, no burp, Cisco. But anyway, yeah, hopefully Kevin and I will shoot this weekend.